So do you have a story, a good client story where you've, over the last year, where you've, really made a difference in their life?
Oh, I have a really great story.
Please, we love yours.
I had a client come to me who was really struggling with her weight and was feeling really down on herself. And she was living in a camp trailer with her children and her husband. They were in transition. So life was really hard. Life was really busy. Cooking was not ideal. She was really uncomfortable in her skin. She didn't think that she would have much success with the program. She pretty much was shooting herself in the foot when she walked in the door. And so I said, well, let's just give it a try and just trust the process, and we'll do this together. And so she did, and she struggled. She struggled with the busyness of life like we all do, finally got herself on track. And during her, one of her check-ins, she said, I used to, when I was young, I used to do ballet. And I've gotten this makes me really emotional. Mm-hmm. She said, I have been so heavy that I can't do ballet. And she said, I know I haven't lost very much weight right now, but I want you to know I took a ballet class.
Oh.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God, this is why I coach.
Right. That's life-changing. That's life-changing.
It's life-changing. She said, it was ugly and I'm still overweight. She said, but I cannot tell you how good it felt to be able to dance again. And she ended up going off program, and continuing on her own journey and continuing to lose weight. And the last time I talked with her, she had lost enough weight to get into the dress that she wanted to wear for her daughter's wedding. And not only is she doing ballet, she's teaching it again.
Oh,
that's really, really cool.
I know. Isn't that crazy? It's so touching. And I just love that story.
Well, and I think that's one of the reasons that, many of us want to lose weight. I mean, you talked about your journey and I talked about my journey. It's not just so that we look better and feel better. It's so that we can do regular activities and, that you can't do when you're heavier. And, it is so empowering to yourself when, you can go out and do activities that you were doing when you were a teenager. And I can't tell you just how good that makes me feel when I was able to do that again.
Oh, yeah. When I first started my journey at the CrossFit gym, I had some physical ailments that I had to overcome. I had 2 frozen shoulders. I had 20% mobility in one arm and about 80 in the other. I couldn't raise my arms above my head to do a jumping jack. I couldn't do a push-up. I literally could not hardly take my shirt off without help. And my coach told me, because I would get so discouraged, I'd be like, why am I even here? I can't even do this. This doesn't even make sense to me. I'm in pain. I'm uncomfortable. And my coach basically said to me, for every 1 exercise you can't do, I will give you 10 that you can. You need to get up, get your rear end in the gym. He used a different word. Get your rear end in the gym and keep coming back. And I'll never forget the day that I told him, I said, Coach, I'm ready to do a burpee. I can do a burpee. I think I can get down on the ground and get back up. And he's like, are you sure? And I said, no. But that was my goal. And I said, how do I do a burpee? And he looked at me and he said, you fall down on the ground and then you get back up. And I literally did one burpee and I just cried because I knew at that point that I had overcome and I could move forward. And it just took that belief of a coach, having a coach believe in me enough to push me to keep showing up, that turned the corner for me and said, I got to do this for other people. Plus, I chose to live an alcohol-free life about 5 years ago. And one of the things we learn is that you have to give back what's been given to you, or you can't keep it.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. And so I have to do this for myself and for others. And I have to give back what was given to me.